Hi and welcome to the channel. I'm Sam and this is the Crafty Blinder van build. Today's video we're making a hidden step so we can get into bed. Just turn the camera around. So the bed worked, the step not so much. There's quite a big gap there. It's around about just short of 600mm, and what we found was Lisa and Riley and myself all struggled with that last little bit. So we've been contemplating building a drawer that comes out, that's a two-stage setup. You pull it out and it would act as a step. But engineering this has been a nightmare. Trying to work it out how to make it safe, strong enough and durable. Just hasn't been an easy problem to solve. So I've come up with another idea, which will be a step that folds down. It'll just be like a drawer. You'll pull a catch, it'll roll out and it'll just lower down like a drawbridge. Expert. He's an expert. Him, expert. Does this all the time. Not an expert, chancer. Okay, let's give that little thing a wipe. Okay, today we're building our step for our bed, our hidden step. So we've sketched a little plan out. Now these sizes can change, and obviously will change because we make mistakes. But we've transferred them across onto this bit of wood. But what we need to work out now is when this is all rotating, how big a gap we need on the leading edge, how big a piece of excess we need on the leading edge. So what we need to do is measure from this point to this point, because this is our furthest point away. And what we'll do is we'll put an arc on. So we'll do that now. And that'll give us the size that we need for our front panel. Okay, so we've just got a piece of wood here. What I'll do is put my finger up against the edge, find the centre point, put a pencil in, just rotate. So there you go, there's our arc. Now that'll give us a distance between there. I kind of guessed it at around 45 when I was doing my drawing, but in reality it is bang on 50. So what we'll do is we'll probably add another 20mm to that, onto there. So when we're doing our front panel should be, oh my god, we'll make our front panel 575, yeah? And that'll give us room to put the latch in as well. Let's get stuck in. That's our fence set. We're going to trim the end of this board right off and utilise this piece here for our base. Right, here's a lesson to learn. See all these black shavings? That's my saw, that's my bench underneath. We've cut all the pieces now. We've got our two sides, our back piece, our front step and our two treads. And we've even got a piece down there to go up the middle. So just a matter of screwing everything together now and gluing it up, and that should be the step done. We then need to cut the base and the front plate and then look at how we're going to hinge it. There's no fancy joints on this step, it is just glued and screwed. But a good thing I found was this clamp, absolutely brilliant. It's like an extra pair of hands. I got it on Amazon, it was cheap as chips, and I'm going to put a link in the description for you. We've now installed the first step, lid. I think that's quite good. What we'll probably do is put a couple of magnets on it as well. So when it's in this position, stored, it won't open. Now they're screwed on, I'm going to show you how it should work. So we'll pull it, it'll roll out. Sits on them, doesn't damage the hinge. So that'll be sat out. That can lift up like that, and that one can lift up like that. Happy days. Well, that's the hinge secured now. Everything lines up. No, it doesn't. What a dingbat. What have I done there? Oh man, I've lined them two up. That one should be with that line. Oh man, let's... What a cabbage, look at this. I've not noticed the whole time I've been screwing it up. The expert gave me some good advice. He suggested taking the centre out of the base plate, as it wouldn't be doing anything, it would just be dead weight. As it turned out, it reduced the weight by 3/4. Absolute brilliant save. The saw I'm using there is from Screwfix. It's an Evolution saw, and it has a really thin blade. The blade is the exact same width as the jigsaw blade, so I could plunge the saw in and then take out the excess at the ends with the jigsaw, leaving a really clean cut. Oh, nearly there, last one. And that's it. Oh, yes. This one. I've now painted this satin black, so it'll blend in with the floor and it won't stick out like a sore thumb like it would if it was ply colour. So once that's in, there'll be a 2-inch gap all the way around the edge, and that's where we're going to secure it to the floor in the back of the garage. Next stage, we need to cut the door out of this panel. So I'm going to goal post it, or hockey post it, whatever you want to call it, using the same technique as I did yesterday. I'll put a cut up there, cut across the top, and a cut up this side. Take out the piece that I want. Then this piece here, what's left, will make the surround, and that will sit in the van fixed in position. By doing it this way, we're going to keep the nice pattern going through. So I believe the expression's called bookending. I don't know if that's right, but just the grain runs through and makes it look continuous, makes it look like it's all been cut from one piece. I've tried to maintain that through the van with the lockers and the shower, but makes life a little bit harder trying to do that, but all worth it in the end because it looks really good, really professional. Let's just show you the markings. So this will be the door. This is going to be the complete panel. So some of it will sit behind the shower, and this will sit behind the cupboard. And then this top section will be on display. That'll be up against the bed mattress. And then this will be, hello sweetheart, where you going? Watch your feet, you're tangled up in my extension lead.
Come here, darling.
That's my granddaughter Charlie, and I think you're going to see a bit more of her over the years. So this will be the door with the hasp-on, with the latch or hasp closer, whatever you want to call it. Right, just need to straighten up that top edge and we can make a start on cutting this out. I started wearing this mask because I was getting a lot of chronic pain from my sinuses. In the past I've used just a standard M3 mask and they weren't up to the job. This respirator style mask made a massive improvement. My pain in the sinuses cleared up pretty much overnight. Oh, it's lovely action there. Let's start again. Every time I've tried to make this little bit of video, somebody's either phoned or has been interrupted. So here we go. Quick recap. We've made the black frame. That's what's going to secure this system to the floor. It's joined with a piano hinge to the front panel. Now this is the step that I built last weekend. Now when I built it I thought it was going to be a bit on the heavy side, but I wanted it to be sturdy. But in hindsight it's way too heavy. You know, there's over half a sheet of 18mm ply in there and that's just a bit too much. So what I'm going to do, move that out of the way, I'm going to remove this panel and slide that back into there. Remove that panel first though. Get rid of all that. Trim 20mm off the front here and face it up with furniture board. Same again here, 20mm off the front of there, face that up with furniture board. Replace this step for furniture board and replace this step for furniture board. So that gets rid of this. That is going to move to the middle, and this back panel I'm going to replace that for 9mm. So that will sit on the edge here, take that big lump out. I'll use these again in other little jobs, but not in the van. I've got bigger rams for the side, 150 Newton meters. The 100s didn't do anything. They slowed it down a little bit, but not enough. So that's the plan of attack. It's time to get on with it. Something I hadn't considered, or even remembered, or even planned in. I glued everything together and then screwed it. This isn't coming apart easy. Okay, let's give it a roll. I've only got one ram on for now, one damper, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I am loving that. So this is what it looks like in the surrounding place. How cool does that look? I absolutely love this. This is my cherry on the cake, I think. Before installing it on the van, we've sealed all the edges with iron-on trim, we've added vinyl to the side, and we've added the second ram. The next step is to fit and secure the frame to the cabinets. The surround's been secured to the back of the shower and the unit for the kitchen. This is a 50 Newton meter ram, damper, whatever you want to call it. It's perfect for just taking the snap out of the close. So to stop you jamming your fingers, basically steps roll up, hit, and then that takes the slam out of it. Yeah, just cheap and simple. Screwed at the top, little bracket made at the bottom to hold it in position. I'm happy with that. Now time to close all this back in. Let's open that up. We secured the base by drilling through the floor, making sure we missed the water pipes that run through that area there. But like I say, that's solid, it's secure, it's going nowhere. What we're doing is working two side panels to stop stuff falling into where the step should be. So when the step's up, if we pull something out and it falls into this area, it could damage the step when we put it back up. So we're just putting two sides up and we'll put a piece through the top. Don't need a piece through the bottom because we've got the frame and we're fixing in there, we're fixing up the sides. So let's get on. It's marked up. As I said in the past, one job always leads to another, and look at that space. That needs some shelving in there. That needs to be turned into good storage. And this is how it finally looks. Latch fitted. We've put some rubber, transparent rubber stoppers on, so when it hits the floor it doesn't mark the face. So give that a little pull. We finished the top steps. This is furniture grade plyboard. I did want it to end up a slightly darker colour. I've still got some work to do with that, but we routed the front so you can grab it and open it. It's got a couple of points on it so you don't slip off. We've put magnets on the inside just to keep the door closed. This is where we store our toilet roll and cleaning product. Top is our llama bag and that's our laundry. So the dampers are down the side, you can't really see them, and I think it works really well. Whoops. So you meant to just lower that to there and then close it. I actually let go of it then by accident, but you get the gist. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. That's how I built my hidden step that turned out to be a storage unit as well. A simple thing, simple design, and it's turned out beyond my expectations. I love it. It is the cherry on the cake for me. It solved a number of problems. We could get into bed, no problem at all. So easy. We've got storage now for our laundry. We've even got storage for our toilet products. Things we hadn't really considered where we were going to put them. But yeah, it's ticked more than one box. No video next week. We're away Camp Festival. It's our first festival in the van, so we're really looking forward to it. I've been running around doing lots of other little jobs that worked and what didn't work on my list of things. But yeah, I've ticked a few of them off as well this week. So we're ready. We're going to pack the van tomorrow with our clothes, do a bit of shopping on Wednesday morning, and then we're down that motorway. So if you see us at Camp Festival, come and give us a shout, give us a wave, come and have a chat. It's always nice to meet people, always great to have a good chat with people. That's what festivals are like, isn't it? You know, meeting people you've never met before, having a real good time, making friends. So thanks for watching, we'll see you again. Thanks for watching to the end. Without you guys, this channel would be dead in the water. Remember, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at the Crafty Blinders. If you like what we're doing, please remember to subscribe, like and share with your friends. Until next time, take care and we'll see you again.